Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Asian channel. And today we are going to talk about the J-20 stealth fighter was shoot down, but it's not what you think. The first reported J-20 shoot down was just done only on an aerial combat war game. The J-20 was allegedly shoot down by China's most capable 4.5 generation multi-role fighter, the J-16. The J-16 is believed to be more advanced than the Su-35, according to Chinese pilots, who also operates the Su-35. China has been ramping up their military drill recently, including aerial training combat because of their recent tension against the United States in the past years. They even hired former American and European fighter pilots to help them with their training. This helps them to get familiar with Western aerial tactics, because the Chinese has heavily relied on the Russian tactics while using their Russian-made equipment for many years. In aerial combat, the aircraft is tested in every scenario, including equal-level fighting, or when a fighter is outnumbered, or when they outnumber the enemy, or if the fighter is in a much favorable setup, or if the fighter is put on a less favorable setup like getting flanked from behind. This is how they evaluate fighter jet, by testing them on every possible scenario. But the report released didn't specify what was that combat scenario, whether it was close-in fighting or a long-range engagement. They didn't specify if it was an equal-level playing field or if the other fighter was in disadvantage. According to report, the feat was achieved by the Chinese Du Fengeri Squadron, which reportedly operates the J-16, and based on initial report, it was achieved because of J-16's powerful electronic warfare capabilities. It allowed it to achieve a crucial breakthrough in combat against a fifth-generation aircraft. The J-16 heavyweight multi-role fighter was equipped with advanced avionics and electronic warfare. This is similar to the American EA-18G Growler, the F-18 version of an electronic warfare aircraft. The incident was achieved using the fighter's jamming capabilities, disrupting the communications and reconnaissance systems of the enemy fifth-generation aircraft. An electronic warfare aircraft is also used to disrupt a radar of air defense system during airspace penetration mission. But again, we're not sure if the J-20 was intentionally put on a disadvantaged situation to test it, or was it an equal combat scenario. The aerial combat training was supposed to train Chinese pilot using 4.5 generation fighter like the J-16 against an advanced 5th generation fighter, because in any possible conflict with the United States in the future, most likely a Chinese 4.5 multi-role fighter would eventually come across against the advanced American F-35 stealth fighters, because they're widely deployed in Japan, South Korea, and Guam. This is not surprising though, because even Americans usually do this. They casually do war game simulation using their 5th generation and 4th generation fighters. There are also many situations where the F-15, the F-16, and even the Gripen scored a hit against the F-35. Because stealth fighters are not invisible if you learn how to engage them properly in situations that are favorable to you. The J-20 and J-16 is China's top two fighters. One is designed for a stealthy mission and the other for non-stealth mission. They're now the most extensively produced fighter in production. By the end of 2024, it is believed that China would have almost 400 J-16 with 80 to 100 new fighter getting produced every year. While the J-20 production is also now officially in full swing, by 2024-2025, it is expected they would produce 100 J-20 yearly. And by the end of 2024, China is believed to have around 300 J-20 in service. China is reportedly expecting to have more than 800 J-20 in service by 2030. As of writing, the news was also reported by Taiwan's United Daily News.